I am back with another lesson from grade 7th English, and today we will focus on the writing portion. Earlier we have done literature. Now we were doing, a day before we were doing the grammar. Now we will be focusing on the writing part. Okay, few topics are there in writing which are very essential for your language development, your writing skill. Okay, these days students are at home and they are least bothered about their writing. Not only the grammatical things, but their handwriting is also getting affected because they are not under the day-to-day guidance of their teachers. No one is watching them how they are writing. We are checking your work, but we can't give you enough. We couldn't give you enough task of writing because your half-yearlies were going. But now I will suggest all the students who can improve their writing, they must write a piece of article daily. So today we are going with the topic essay writing. Okay, so we have done before, we have done diary writing, and I suppose article also. I am forgetting, we have done article, I think. So how essay is different from other piece of writing materials, we will see in this video, and we will see that what is essay writing, how to write very good essays, and how to and what to keep in mind while writing our essay. So I am Aman from TPS. Let's see what is there in essay writing. Okay, so let's see the definition of essay writing. Essay, what essay really is. So what is an essay? An essay is first of all a piece of composition. An essay is a composition. Okay, composition you must have heard with the lyrics. Okay, compositions, and a piece of writing composition. Okay, in a detailed manner. Writing composition in a detailed manner. When you are expressing something but in detail. Okay. A piece of writing composition, we can say a writing object, a piece of writing object in a detailed manner, expressing the topic. Okay. A piece of writing composition in a detailed manner, expressing the topic that has been given to us, that is already given. We have got the topic. Make sure that we have got the topic, right? We have the topic to write about in a piece of writing composition in a detailed manner, and the topic is already given, and according to the desired, what? Very important thing. A piece of writing composition in a detailed manner, expressing the topic already given, according to the desired word limit. This is very important. Always word limit is given in writing materials, and you have to write according to it. Essays are always a little lengthy. Okay, letter writing, you are precise. Article, a little more than letter or a diary or a paragraph. But in essay, we exceed our word limit from the general article writing or the letter writing. So it is the general definition that a specific piece of, I forgot the word, yes, specific piece of writing composition in a detailed manner, expressing the topic that is already given according to the desired word limit. So here I have used one word and circled it, topic. Okay, we have got the topic, but we in the essays we have to give a proper title. Title plays essay, because the reader, when he or she will look into your essay, the examiner maybe or someone who is reading your written words, he will first see the title. Okay, first look will go on to the title. Next they see your handwriting. Okay, handwriting gives a very good impression, and then they read your material. Okay, the words that you have written. But first impression is created by the title. Maybe before the title, if your writing will be very poor, the first impression will be from the writing. If your writing will be very good, from the writing. But the title also plays a very vital role, that what you have written. So we have to see that. Okay, so this is a general description. An essay is a writing composition in a detailed manner, expressing the topic already given according to the desired word limit. Suppose it is given, write in 200 words. So you must write in the blanket of those 200 words. You must not exceed, you must not be less than 200 words. So this is a very simple thing. What essay is, we have always been doing these, and this is the general writing thing that a student learns. Gaye pe nibandh. Okay, essay is also called in Hindi. In Hindi it is called nibandh. Why it is called nibandh? This is a question to you, and I don't really know it, but my guess that I am putting across, nibandh. What does bandh means? Close. Ni. No. So no closeness. No close. Okay, no close we can say. It is not grammatically correct, but for our understanding we can give a name, no close. No close means it is not very concise. It is a vast thing. Okay, you have to express it in detail. Okay, a paragraph you just write the major points, but in an essay, what you do? In an essay you write the detailed version. Okay, no close, no close. Okay, remember this thing, no close. So you have to give a detailed description of the topic that is already given according to the desired word limit. It is not that you can write on and on and on. Yes, word limit is there, but the details should be maintained. In 200 words you can easily put the details, but a paragraph is of about 50 words. So in 50 words you can never give the detail. You can just give the highlights, you can just give the major points, but not the detail. So this is what essay writing is. Now we are going to see some important tips. Then I will give you one example and I will give you one question also. Okay, so before going to the tips and tricks that you must remember, the key points, we are going to see the format. Okay, the format of essay writing. Okay, in what format you have to write. Okay, there is no such format of an essay. In letter you have the format, that name will come and all of that. Essay is very simple. Firstly, you must have a proper title. Firstly, the proper title, which is the heading. Okay, heading of the essay. And the title is written in the center of your page. Okay, it is written center of the page. At the center of the page. Okay, so the title comes first, then comes the body. Okay, then comes the body. It is very important. Okay, in body we have only two things are there in the format. First is title, second is body. Body we start with the introduction. As essays are written in a detailed manner, so we have to divide our paragraphs. In paragraph writing there is only one paragraph, so you don't have that introduction, main body or the conclusion. You just minimize your thoughts, but here you have to give a detailed description of your topic, of your title, the thing that you are expressing. So firstly we have the introduction, second you have the main body, main para, you can say, main body. Here you explain the thing in detail. Okay, the article is divided in 3 paragraphs. Mostly we have the introduction, we have the main body, we have the conclusion. But there is a slight change in essay writing. The introduction you can give it in 1 paragraph. The main body is more than 1 para. Okay, more than a para. You can write 2-3 paragraphs for the main body. In article, it is okay to write 1 paragraph, you can explain everything, but in the essay writing, you have to go with 2 or 3 paragraphs. It is your choice. 2 paragraphs of 8 lines each, that can do. Okay, 200 words are there. You have to think like that. Your introduction must be very short and precise. Then your body must be very detailed. Then comes the conclusion. 1 para can be given to it. So all in all we have 4 paragraphs. Okay, but the language of the article and essay are very different. In an article you have you have the element of authenticity. Okay, you are very authentic. You give the facts. How the article is different from the essay, you give the facts. Like, for example, a cow has 4 legs, like that. You are giving the facts which are proved. But in essay, you give your thoughts the freedom. Okay, you're not that, okay, 200 kilometers are there and that. You don't give the numbers, you don't give the facts. Yes, you can give, but it is not a liability. It is not mandatory. You can give your freedom of thoughts. Okay, you can just use your language. Focus is on the language, not on the facts. But in article, your article which will have facts and all of that things will be very nice. But in essay writing, we give the freedom of thoughts. Okay, so facts in essay, it is not very much required. The conclusion, you just end your essay. Okay, so this is that Diwali is celebrated and we very happily celebrate the Diwali. All of the things that is mentioned above, we do it all. Like that you can end your essay. Now we will move to the tips and tricks. Then I will give you 1 or 2 examples of essay writing. Then we will conclude our today's lecture. So let's now see some important tips for essay writing. So firstly, the title. What is the first part of your essay? The title. So you have to choose the title really well. In all the writing things, it is very important to give thought, to give attention to the title very appropriately. Why? Because the title the reader reads first and the impression is created there. Okay, suppose we are asking you write an article on internet. So it is the topic given, not the title. Okay, it is only the topic and not the title. So internet is given there. You can put your thoughts and you can create a very beautiful title for it. Suppose internet. Okay, internet is our topic. So what we will write, how the title can be very interesting, how the title will be catchy, how the title will be very interesting, how internet, and you put your words there. The title needs not to be very big. It is very important. The title must not be very big, very lengthy. Okay, it must be very precise and very catchy. How internet? very interesting title I've got. Internet rescue from pandemic, or a weapon against pandemic. A weapon against rescue, in place you can write a weapon against pandemic. How? Because we are using internet, we are using the Google Meet class, we are using the YouTube videos, we are using the WhatsApp video calls, we are using numerous things to tackle the problem of pandemic. So internet, a weapon against, a weapon against pandemic. So very catchy title. Okay, a weapon against pandemic. So the reader will, yes, pandemic is the current situation, so reader will like it. And then it is not very lengthy also. Okay, it is not one or two lines, just few words you have used. So title is done. Next come the body. Again, facts are not important. Facts are not important. Here facts doesn't mean you can write any rubbish thing. Okay, you have to be realistic also. Internet, you will not say I use internet for walking. I sleep at my bed and internet does the walking. It is a realistic thing? No. So you write the real things, reality, but not numbers. Like you can easily understand it. And a proper conclusion is given. Focus on main body. Introduce very well. Introduction need not to be very lengthy. Just introduce to your topic, and in body you can say whatever you wish. There is no limit of your thoughts. No, you're free to write. Okay. Then comes the important thing, conclusion. You conclude very nicely. And important thing about essay, it is not very formal. It is not very formal. You just write your thoughts and that's it. So this is about essay writing. A very good title is required. Focus on the body, main body. 2 paragraphs you can give, or 3 paragraphs also you can give. And facts are need not to be there. That 2,000 kilometers are there in this place and that and all. So you just write that very beautiful sunset was there. Very language wise, very nice terms. The what we call the literary pleasure that the reader must get. Okay, so this is the thing about an essay, and it is different from article. It is not very formal. It is your essay. You're writing your thoughts. Okay, you're free to give a detailed description. Detail is very important. So this is all about essay writing. We are now going to see 2 essays, and 1 or 2 essay I will provide you. Then I will give you one question to write the essay on.
Okay, so let's see one example of essay writing. I'm only going to give you one example, and then you can write the questions that I'm providing you with the video link. So you can do those questions in your FAIR notebook, grammar notebook. Okay, so I'm giving you one example, short example of essay writing. So here we have the question that to write an essay on your dream, what dream you have. Okay, so simply the writer has taken one very simple uh, title. First of all, I have told you to take a proper and catchy title. So he has taken a very simple title, My Dream, but I don't feel that it is a very appropriate one. So one mistake is there, My Dream. Okay, it is fine, it is an average kind of a title. So what could have been a very good title? So um, you can write what your dream really is. Suppose you want to become a scientist, you could have written Another Newton, or excel in physics, something like that, a catchy one. My dream, then put the colons, and then you could have written my dream, then colon, then you could have written another Newton or something like that, to make it a little bit catchy, not lengthy. Catchy doesn't mean it has to be lengthy and it needs to exceed the word limit. Just you could have written simply a good and a very noteworthy title that would have given a very nice impression to the reader. Like we are reading it, we are seeing my dream, so it is very normal thing, a uh, very common title. Okay, see, so but we will go and see that what the writer is writing in his essay. Dream is a vision of future. Very nicely written. He is starting with a very good line. Dream is a vision of future. Everyone has dreams and pursues it with sincerity and perseverance. See, this is the introduction. This what I was telling you, that you have to give a very proper, very nice, very catchy introduction also. You just don't begin that I want to become a pilot or my dream is to become a pilot. You come to the point later. First you build it, the background, what we call in Hindi bhumika. You uh, you try to get your reader into your essay. You try to develop an environment, that an atmosphere, a kind of a pleasuristic linguistic moment, that the reader will get your will before getting your essay, before reading your essay, he will be involved in your essay. How? See, dream is a vision of future. Everyone has dreams and pursues it with sincerity and perseverance. See, your school's vision, word from school, vision, perseverance, determination, perseverance, service. So, these words you can get from your surrounding, what you go through each day. You can use such words. APJ Abdul Kalam dreams are not what you see in sleep. Here is a mistake. In words of APJ Abdul Kalam, it would have been, because APJ Abdul Kalam, famous president of India, has said that dreams are not what you see in sleep. They are the things that don't let you sleep. Okay, a common quote of a nice person, of a famous personality, you could use like he has used, but grammatical error is there. Just like others, I have also nurtured a career dream from an early age. So, very good use. I have dreamt. In place of saying I have dreamt of, he has written I have also nurtured a career dream. Okay, so very good use of the vocabulary. These words you can find in net or your dictionaries. Thesaurus is a thing that you get a lot of synonyms and antonyms, so you can get it through that. I aspire and wish to write and publish my works one day. So the writer wants to become a writer actually. Who is writing the essay? He actually wants to become a writer one day and publish his works. I've never been very good when it came to verbal communication. Okay, so he's saying that he is not a very good orator, he is not a very good public speaker. It is embedded in my nature. Okay, so he is not very good in speaking, but he likes to write. Okay, so very fine introduction he has given. Now let's see what he is writing ahead. I do not like to be blunt or impolite even when someone says something to me. Blunt means very straightforward. I choose to remain quiet during such situations. I am also a bit of an introvert. Now the writer is explaining us what his dream and what he really is like. So now introduction is over, he is coming to the main things. I could spare time for myself and brood over happenings. I am a keen observant. I figured out that it is a good way to vent out but one's idea and imagination through writing. Fine, there's a grammar mistake also. I figured out that he is written will not come here. So these mistakes you have to keep in mind, that grammatical errors must not be there. And one more thing, okay, I will just finish it. I began writing and found that I am actually good at it. Okay, so he has come to the point of his dream again, but what mistake he is doing here? In introduction, he could have said this thing, but now in the main paragraph, he is coming to the point very late. He is building up, but he has to explain what is his dream really like. Okay, so this thing you can avoid. This mistake is there in his essay. I will come to it later. Now see how he is concluding. But before concluding, he has add up one more para. It is hard for me to communicate my feelings verbally. However, it is quite easy for me to pen them down. Now, very good. He is coming to the exact point. Writing for me has now become a way of life. I keep journaling all my feelings. Journaling means to pen down your things, and this keeps me sorted. It has become more of a passion for me, and now I aspire to turn it into my profession. Apart from writing bits and pieces about the happenings in my life, I also love writing stories and will soon come up with my own novel. Okay, he has explained his dream very beautifully. My family is completely supportive about my career dream. It is rightly said, miracles start to happen when you give as much energy to your dreams as you do to your fears. So again he is ending with a very common saying, a proverb, but one thing it is there, that he has written very short essay. What is the mistake that he has committed? I think it is an essay that has been written during exam, so the writer didn't had that much of preparation. So he has started very nice, he has given a very good introduction, but when he is writing the main para, when he is writing the main body of the essay, what he has done, he has mixed up the conclusion and the main para. So a different paragraph he could have written for the concluding part, that could have been really better. So in such kind of essay, what he has written, some grammar mistakes are there. He has not given much to the main paragraph. So out of 10, if I had to mark him, I will be giving him 7, because he has started well, but grammar mistakes are there. Plus he has not written a proper main paragraph. Okay, he has concluded, he has mixed up conclusion and the main para together. So this is the mistake he has done. So I hope you have understood how to write a better essay. Now I will give you 2 questions that you have to do in your fair notebook and you will send me.
Okay class, so I hope that you have enjoyed the lecture and you have got what essay is, and I hope that you have understood the 2 essays that I have explained. Now the question that I am going to give you, you have to do in your fair notebook and in your grammar notebook. Need not to write the definition or the key points or anything like that. Just write the question that I am giving you, not the questions that are there in the video, but the questions that I am giving you. So I hope that you have enjoyed this lecture. I am Aman from DPS Sultani Namachok. You are watching PTO classes. Thank you so much for watching the lecture.